Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I decided to talk a bit about my hair growth because it's been around 3 months since I last shaved my hair off. So I thought this would be the perfect time to give you a little update and to also answer some questions that I got a lot through DM or under my comments so that I can answer them once and for all in a video, and maybe some of you had the same questions and they'll be answered right here and right now. First of all, I wanted to thank you so much for all the love and kind comments I got under the video. It's now I think at 120,000 views, which is insane, and I certainly didn't expect it to get that big. If I look a bit to the side, it's because my mirror is there and I'm just gonna get ready at the same time, you know? So first things first, I realize I'm very bad at multitasking, so maybe this wasn't the best idea to get ready while doing also other things. But first things first, let's talk about my hair and the stage it's in right now. So the last time I shaved it was around the 10th of May, and now we have the 20th of August. So it's been around 3 months and 10 days since I last shaved it, and I shaved it down to 9mm. So just for you to know that my growing out point started at 9mm. That's why it's already pretty long, and now it's like this length. I don't know how long it is. The last time I measured it, it was 4 centimeters. So should we measure it? I'll measure it later and put it up how many centimeters it is now. I didn't trim anything, as you clearly can see. I got a little, not really mullet situation going on, but it's growing into a mullet, and I have pretty curly hair in the back. Everything else is just a tiny bit wavy, but the back, I always had like curls in the back, so right now they're just sticking up. This is, by the way, my hair when I took a shower and just let it air dry, and I didn't lay down or put anything on it. I'm very lucky, my hair always dried relatively flat. I never had like this weird sticking up moment in the past 3 months, and I'm pretty sure it won't come now, so I'm very happy that that didn't happen. Okay, so now that we sorted out my current hair situation, I'm gonna go and talk about everything else regarding a buzz cut and my thoughts that I collected throughout the past 3 months. And I'm also gonna answer some questions that I got in the comment section under the video or in my DMs on Instagram. By the way, my Instagram is whoiskateb if you want to check that out as well. So a lot of people wanted to know if I would recommend them to do it as well and if I regret it. I don't regret it at all. It wasn't the best decision of my life. I hear a lot of people doing these videos and be like, this was the best decision of my life, like my hair is so healthy, I'm so confident now. And I definitely wouldn't put it as best decision of my life just because I personally didn't put so much importance onto my hair and shaving it. So it was just like a thing I did. I didn't really care too much about it, but I definitely don't regret it. And if I would recommend it for you to do it as well, honestly I can't answer that for you. You need to decide that for yourself. But what I would say is, if you are thinking about it and the only thing stopping you is your fear of other people's opinions and maybe the fear of being ugly in the end, then I definitely say go for it, because the opinions of other people should not matter to you that much that you don't do the things that you want to do in life. When I eventually shaved it off, I wasn't scared of what other people would think. I was at the point in my short life that I had up till now that I don't care, and I'm doing this for myself and I'm happy to do it and I'm willing to take the risk, and I just didn't care what these people would think. But I definitely know this feeling because the first time I thought about shaving my head was around 16 years old, so I've been playing with the thought for quite some time now, and at that point I just was too scared. I was still in school, I was scared what other people would think, I was scared that I will hate how I look. My confidence level was nowhere close to where I am now. Now I'm happy with my body, I'm happy with how I look, I don't have a problem with myself. But at that time there were a lot of things that I wished would be different about me, so I didn't want to add another problem area to my body with shaving my head off. Not my head, with shaving my hair off. And throughout the age of 16 till 18, I played with the thought, like seriously played with the thought of shaving my hair 3 times. And each of these 3 times I got up, got into the bathroom, prepared myself mentally for it, and then I was too scared and I chickened out. And this was the worst feeling ever because I felt like I failed myself. I felt like other people controlled me and my decisions more than I control myself. So in March, when I finally decided that I'm gonna actually go through with this, I knew that if I would chicken out again, I would hate myself for it, because that would just show me that I didn't grow at all. That would just show me that I didn't gain any confidence and that other people's opinions still control my decisions. And but luckily I was confident enough, and I just knew that I didn't care, so it wasn't really that big of a deal at that time. But it was still nice in the end that I actually went through with this, because I know that my 16-year-old me would be very proud and would not believe that I actually went through with this. I feel like such a motivational speaker. I should do this as a job. I have so much fun right now. Also, just because I know a lot of people are probably scared of what other people will think, I can only talk about my experience, but I've never gotten one bad comment. I got like a few, like maybe 2, like literally only 2 under my video, but honestly, these people are just like, we don't care about those people, okay? And in real life, I mean, I had some people who definitely told me they preferred me with longer hair, or they thought longer hair suited me better, which is totally fine. Everyone has preferences, but I'd never gotten a negative comment in real life. I even had strangers come up to me and tell me that they liked my hair. So if you're scared of other people's opinion, I'd say don't be. At least where I live in my area and the people that surround me, everyone was very supportive, and I'm very thankful for that. But in the end, again, it is your decision, and you shouldn't let anyone make you feel bad about your decisions, your body, and the way you live your life. And another thing I've heard a lot is that people are scared of the growing out process. And trust me, I've been there. I wouldn't say I'm scared now, but I'm still very curious on how it will look in like the next 3 months. But for me, up till now, the growing out process was honestly so much fun. Some people come up to me and be like, don't you want to like cut it in the back or like change it a little bit? And I might do that in the future. I do kind of like the mullet vibe that I'm getting from this, because my ultimate goal at the moment, this might change, is definitely like the modern mullet that is like going around nowadays. So in the beginning I was very scared of the growing out process as well, and it was one of the big reasons I didn't want to shave my hair, because in my head I had this thought that I might look good with a shaved head, but there's no way I will look good in the growing out process. So for me it was like looking good for like 2 weeks with a shaved head, and then looking ugly for a whole year till I had like a shoulder length haircut again. And I just want to tell you that this is absolutely bullshit. Don't think like that. Honestly, think of it as your chance to try out every single hairstyle that you can imagine, because you go from maybe 0 to however long you want it to be in the end. And this is the perfect time to try out a cute pixie cut, to try out an undercut, to try out a bowl cut, to try out a mullet, to try out literally everything you can imagine. So it's not a stage I have to overcome, but more of a thing I get to experiment with and experience. Your hair grows so fast in the beginning. Well, it grows the same throughout the rest of the time, but it just looks like it grows super fast in the beginning. So it's so much fun to even look back to last week's pictures, because I look different there. And it's just, I don't know, it's just fun to see how your hair grows and to try things out. Oh, and a total random thing that I realized is such a big pro of having short hair, a shaved head, is that you can drive with your windows completely open without any hair flying around in your face and getting stuck on your lip gloss or anywhere. It's just amazing. Oh, and back to opinions maybe, because I feel like a lot of people experienced that, so I just want to say hi, I experienced that too. but basically I didn't got any negative response. But what I got a few times was, oh yeah, that's cool, but you let it grow now, right? So it wasn't really negative in a way of telling me you look like shit, I hate it, but they definitely showed me that they don't think I should have done that and that I should go back to my long hair as fast as possible. But I don't really mind these comments. Again, everyone is allowed to have a preference as long as you're not disrespectful while making it public, I guess. You can have whatever preference you like. To all my bisexual and straight girls who are worried about the male species, cis male species in particular. Hi, I'm currently editing and I just wanted to say that I didn't mean to exclude anyone. It's just that I talked about my personal perspective and my personal experience, which is only with cis males. But obviously if you're anyone in the LGBTQ+ community and you're scared about what your potential partner, female, male, non-binary, anything in between will think about your shaved head, then these feelings are totally valid as well. I'm very sorry if anyone felt excluded. That wasn't my intention at all. I just talked about my personal perspective, so yeah, I just wanted to make that very clear. I just want to tell you, first of all, screw everyone. Like, if you are with someone and you have to worry that that person will not like you in the end, then they probably never liked you from the beginning. But if you are worried, I can tell you with 100% guarantee there are enough people out there who don't care about short hair or long hair. So if that was a worry of yours, stop worrying about that. Like, literally stop right this second. Because it's always a fucking waste to think about what your potential partner, like not even real partner, a lot of you are thinking about just the thought of a potential partner that isn't even in your life right now. Don't waste your time on worrying about that, because the right people will come and the wrong people will just go away. Like, again, the person can have a preference. I wouldn't mind if I meet up with someone as a date and they tell me, like, it's cool that you have short hair but I prefer your long hair, then I'd be like, okay, that's totally reasonable, as long as this is not a deal breaker to you. Because if it's a deal breaker, then I don't know. Why is my hair so flat today? Like, normally it isn't that flat. Okay, let me just quickly do my lips and then we're done. I'm done now and I'm ready to go nowhere. I hope you found this video at least a little bit helpful and maybe got the last kick of motivation that you needed to shave your head as well. Again, thank you so much for all the love that I got on the I shaved my head video. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'm gonna see you next week. Bye!